We are SGOC Media, and this is the Quit Jerking Off Initiative.
Yeah, so for me, the way it began was, there's two types, and I don't know if you've ever read this before, but there's a unconscious competent and a conscious competent, right? Like somebody who understands what makes them tick. And some people, they're just amazing. And if you go, why are you good at that? I don't know why I'm good at this. It just happens. Mm-hmm. For me, I'm very analytical. So any success I've had, I would kind of chart that path and I'd watch it and I'd try to recreate it. And that's a conscious competent, and it's someone who understands why they have success. So for me, I built the Empire curriculum and program for businesses, and what I started noticing these things like, businesses have phases, and once I hit this phase, then things have to shift. And so for me, I just began to learn it. And then having well over 100 companies, 4,000 employees, all that I've had in my career, I began to use it. And then I helped Procter & Gamble for a little while and consulted them, and then kind of tried my theories on them, and then that worked, and it just became a process for me. And it's simple things. It's really not difficult, but it's being aware. I think that all businesses are in one of 5 phases, and you can't jump from phase 1 to phase 5. You have to go from phase 1 to phase 2 to phase 3. It's linear. Mm-hmm. Startup phase, perseverance phase, pre-profit, profit, expansion, succession. Those are the 5 phases of business. Those are things that I've built in my career and noticed through just watching it. The problem is that people start a business and want to go to the expansion phase, right? So I watch them. They go to a conference and it's like, let's 10x our business, 10x our life, and it's like, well, hold on a second. Until you have profit, sustainable profit, you should never do that. That's never a good step.
You're going to bury yourself.
Yeah, and so, I studied things like, 50% of all small businesses fail in the first year, and then another 20% actually fail after year 1, but before they ever get to profit. So 70% of businesses fail before they ever turn $1 profit. And it's like things like that I began to study and know and understand about my business. And then I've ran every business operating system out there. I've ran Traction, Advantage by Lencioni. I'm a Green Belt 6 Sigma. You go through any business operating system out there, I can tell you through and through every principle, every point, and how it works. But I began to break those down. And I think it's just having an analytical mind, which I think a lot of people do. I think I'm oftentimes more suited to be a COO than a CEO. Mm-hmm. But it's that vision and passion that drive me to be the owner, the visionary. But I actually sit better in the number 2 seat, right? I feel confident enough that I could take anybody's company, systemize it, and run it. Mm-hmm. But really, it's that why, that passion behind it, that typically propels me beyond that. So.